Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing another speed build, but this one is a bit different. I had more than one idea for this build, so yeah, let me just explain what it's for and then I'll get into all of that. But yeah, so this build is for ThomasTV and XUrbanSimsX, so Jen. This is for their Reno Battle that they're going to be doing. And yeah, so the Reno, unfortunately, the deadline for you guys to submit houses for this Reno battle that they're going to be doing has closed. It closed on the 31st, I think, and their videos will be coming up on the 4th. So this Saturday, actually, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Wow, I can't talk. But yeah, so this is what this build is for. It's for that Reno battle that they're doing. I decided to, this was the perfect excuse for me to build a very, run down kind of house. So it was really fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I've never had a reason to do it. And I always feel like I need a reason for every build that I do, which is weird. But yeah, so this house is obviously for that renovation battle that they're going to be doing. If they pick this house, then they're going to be renovating this one. But there are so many great houses up on the gallery that was submitted for this renovation battle that they're doing. I would totally not be surprised if mine didn't get chosen, because there are so many great builds that have been submitted. But yeah, so I thought this house would kind of have a double purpose. So first off, it's obviously for that, not challenge, but I'm just going to call it a challenge. But yeah, first off, it's for that challenge. I built it for that. But then I thought it would be great if the house kind of had a story. So, if the Sims that I thought would be living here, had specific needs that the house needed to have, or kind of a backstory for the house, since I always like giving my builds some kind of backstory, or, some kind of family that will live in them or something like that. So, if you guys watched this creator sim that I'm going to mention, it's the Woodville family creator sim. I will leave a link to that up on the screen, but if you want to watch the creator sim video, that is. But for that family, I created them for Soph Sims's after the city let's play that she's doing over in Windenburg. I created them as townies for her, and I thought, well, it would be kind of fun for me to create a house for them, since I've been wanting to do it. So I thought they bought this house, and I thought they might have moved from the city, but they wanted someplace more quiet and stuff to raise their 2 kids. So I thought they bought this house, being told that they were told that it's completely renovated. It used to be this old Tudor house, but it's been renovated on the inside. Everything has been modernized and updated and stuff, and the house comes fully furnished. So they obviously sold all of their previous furniture that they had in the city, so that they didn't have to bring everything with them to a completely new town. So I thought that they were told that the house was fully furnished, updated, renovated, all of that. And so when they got here, they were in for quite a bit of a surprise when it turned out that the house wasn't renovated at all. It was actually almost falling apart. But unfortunately, they've already bought this house, so it's not like they can just say, oh no, we don't want it, since they already own it, and they now have to make the best of, this kind of really crappy situation. And yeah, so they've moved into this house. The house was filled with furniture, so it was furnished, but definitely not the furniture that they were told. So it's full of all of the previous owners' old junk and, really, really old, tatty, very, very old furniture, very outdated. Nothing at all like what the family was expecting or what they wanted, since it's nothing like their personal style. As I said, they came from the city, so they're very modern, not too like ultra modern, but they don't really like the whole, it looks like my grandma's living here kind of look that the house has on the inside. And it's full of cracks and holes and spider webs, and not the best place to be raising a toddler, in my opinion. And the yard that they thought was going to be beautiful, since, you know, the mom, Marcella, is a florist, so they wanted something with a gorgeous yard and everything like that. They were told that it's beautiful and, you know, lush and landscaped and all of that. But yeah, it's actually very overgrown. It's very full of thorns and dead bushes and all of that stuff. So definitely not nice. That needs fixing immediately, basically, because she's a florist, so that's how she makes her living. She needs a yard or a garden full of flowers that she can actually work with. But yeah, so that's basically the story I have had for this house. But then also for the Reno Battle, I wrote a little description about that, the backstory and stuff like that. But I also said that they're actually expecting another little girl. So Marcella is pregnant again, and they're expecting a little baby girl. So at the moment, the house is only a 3-bedroom house. So obviously there are enough for them for at the moment, for the 2 parents, their daughter and their little boy. But they need another bedroom. And then obviously the house needs updating. I mean, the floors are cracked and, old stones and stuff. And they don't mind the fact that it's old and stones and, stuff like that. They don't mind that. It's the fact that everything is run down that they don't really like. I mean, they like the, older look. That's why they wanted to move into a Tudor home. But they wanted it to be an updated Tudor home, not one that looks like it's about to fall on your head, basically. So, yeah, that's basically what they want for this house. They need another bedroom. And, yeah, so they also, obviously, as I said, want the house to be updated on the inside. And, just generally, fixed up and all of that. Nicer garden, all of that stuff. But, yeah, so there was something else that I wanted to mention to you guys, which isn't really related to this video specifically, but it has to do with a new series that I actually just started on my channel. I started it last Saturday, and that's my new Let's Renovate series. So I decided, I've been wanting to do this for a while, like months, basically since I started my channel. But yeah, I decided to finally start this series where I renovate your houses that you submit for me, or I renovate EA lots if, there's not a house submitted, or you guys really want to see a specific renovation of an EA lot or something. So I actually already have one lined up for Saturday that one of you guys submitted that I've already renovated actually. But I wanted to ask you guys to please submit me some houses if you want to, if you have the time, or you maybe want to see what I do with it. Submit some houses for me to renovate. Give me a little backstory for them, or requirements that you guys would like them to have. Like, for example, if it's a 2-bedroom house and you want it to be a 4-bedroom house, tell me that, it needs to have 4 bedrooms. And if you have a specific family that you want to move in there, tell me, okay, so we need a master bedroom, a toddler boy's room, 2 teenage girl rooms, or something like that. Tell me if you, have a specific family in mind. Tell me their ages or stuff like that. Their ages, their genders, whatever. So, yeah, and you can use any of the packs. I have everything, so you can use any of the packs. All I ask is just no custom content. But I do know that there are quite a bit of people that are still having the gallery glitch where it says that there's custom content in a build, even though there isn't. So I will be checking under the custom content tab, but yeah, please don't actually use custom content in the build, if that makes sense. But yeah, so onto this build again. Oh yeah, the hashtag, before I forget, I almost forgot. I will put it up on the screen right now. The hashtag that you need to use is CY Let's Renovate, and obviously it will be up on the screen for you guys. But yeah, so I think that's everything about that that I wanted to mention. But this house, you'll notice that I did cut out doing the bathrooms, the floor plan, flooring, wallpapers, all of that stuff that I usually cut out. I also cut out doing a bit of the landscaping, I think, since that took me ages and it was really repetitive. since there aren't really that many, you know, plants that look overgrown or dead in The Sims 4 that I could use for the garden. So I had to use the same few plants over and over again, so it was really repetitive. But yeah, so this is a 2-bathroom, yeah, or 1.5 actually. The bathroom downstairs is just a toilet and a sink. So yeah, it's a 1.5 bathroom house, 3-bedroom. But there's an office upstairs that I thought might be a nice place for another bedroom. But there's also a kind of like a storage type of room downstairs that's just full of junk, which you can actually see is where the previous owners just dumped everything that they didn't want to use and they just left it there. So yeah, that could be another office or whatever. If they decide to renovate this, I'm sure they will come up with something amazing if they do pick this house. But otherwise, if you guys would like to renovate it, have at it. It is up on the gallery already under the hashtag ChrissieYork, or just on my gallery ID, which is ChrissieYork as well. So you can find it really easily. There is no custom content in this either, so yeah, that's really good. But it might and probably does use everything from every single pack, or something from every single pack, because as I said, I didn't limit myself to packs when I bought this. So yeah, but you'll also notice that there are a few objects here and there that obviously didn't come with the house. So like, it might be like the toddler bed, or you know, some of the toys and posters and stuff. I thought they brought some things with them from their old, you know, house or apartment in the city, but they obviously didn't bring everything, since they thought, well, it's furnished, so we'll just bring some personal, you know, some personal items with us. But yeah, so it's not what they were expecting, obviously. I mean, this toddler bedroom, you know, the wallpaper and stuff looks more like something you'd find in your grandmother's room, not in a toddler's room. But yeah, we're on to the downstairs right now. We finished the upstairs, the bedrooms are all upstairs. And downstairs we have a rather sizable kitchen, I would say. It's a really nice size actually. But again, it's really outdated. Everything is old and looks like something out of maybe like the 20s or the 50s or something like that. And then we have a really big dining room, like it's huge basically. Probably a lot bigger than it needs to be. But I thought for an old house they probably would have a rather large dining room, since the people, you know, the older people that lived here, I think it might be like not a historical house, but you know, something that's been standing for a while. So they might have had, you know, dinner parties and all of that stuff in the big dining room. And then we have a living room that's kind of an odd shape, and you'll notice that when I get to it, I had quite a hard time, you know, figuring out what I wanted the living room to look like, or the layout to be, since yeah, it's really oddly shaped, and I kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. But I think it turned out alright, and especially since I wanted this house to look a bit quirky and, you know, weird, and you know, like stuff was just thrown everywhere and full of random stuff and all of that. I think it fits in well with that kind of theme. But yeah, it's not something I would build normally, let's just put it that way. It's not the way I would like my Sims, not somewhere I would like my Sims to live. Let's say that. But I also do add in some dog stuff, since they do actually have a dog. So I do add in some pet bowls and playthings and a bed and all of that stuff. But yeah, we're almost done with the kitchen, and I don't think I have anything else to say about this house. I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory, and I already told you about the dining room and the living room, so I might leave it off right here. I usually write some notes out that I, you know, just check on periodically if I forget what I wanted to say. But yeah, I think that's everything about this house. Yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about either. So, oh yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, have you been having any weird glitches with the gallery since the recent update? I know there are a lot of people that have been having some issues with the gallery, myself included. And yeah, I was, right after the gallery updated, I went into it, you know, right, not the gallery updated, but after the game update yesterday, No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Tuesday. 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. Sorry. But yeah, right after it updated, I went into my game, tried to looking at the gallery, and every time I opened up something to, look at the details of a house or something like that, and I tried to exit out of it, or I tried to like something or download something, it would just freeze. Like it wouldn't do anything, it would just, be frozen completely, my whole game. I couldn't exit it, I couldn't do anything, so I had to force close my game like 3 or 4 times until I decided, to test out all of the mods that I have, since I do have quite a few mods in my game, and quite a few of them are rather big, like MC Command Center and UI cheats extensions and stuff like that. So the first one that I thought I would check out was UI cheats extensions, since it is one that has, it's known to cause a few problems. It's known to, I think it's one of the more temperamental mods, since it does, work with the UI of the game. And obviously they did update the UI of the gallery and some of the game UI as well. So I decided to test that one out first, and as soon as I took it out, with all of my other mods still in, like MC Command Center or everything else was still in my game, it worked fine without UI cheats. And so obviously I knew it was that one. So I've just been waiting for it to be updated. Luckily it was updated really fast, and I haven't had that issue yet again. I haven't had that issue with the gallery freezing and stuff again. But yeah, luckily for me, but I know a lot of people have still been having issues with it, even without any mods or stuff. And it's kind of annoying, but then again, I mean, you kind of expect it when they do a big update like that to something like the gallery. And right now, as I'm recording this, the gallery is actually offline again, which is annoying, but at least I know that they know about it, so they're working on fixing it. But yeah, it's kind of annoying, but I guess it's just a trade-off that you do make when games update. I can't remember the last time The Sims updated, had a patch update that didn't cause some kind of issue in the game somewhere that they had to fix, which is annoying, but I guess that's just, something that comes with, the territory of updating a game. But yeah, so we're almost done, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like and comment and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!
Hey, do you remember 20-something years ago? Those cold nights in December, and the sound of the falling snow, the fireplace warming us, the VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time. Hey, do you remember sneaking it out in the night? Me playing the Fender and you singing, oh, it's alright. Beating hearts full of lust, shiny stars over us, just a dream guiding us, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back my life, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time.